Okay, now that I'm starting to work on my drawing file, I'll continue with this, but I want to keep modeling some parts. We did the firebox already. What I want to do is create a new folder for the actual griddle plate. So I'm going to click the plus, go to create folder. I'm going to call this griddle plate, and then we're going to go top down. This is a different modeling method. I am going to put it right behind. I keep my drawing last. But this is a different modeling method where it turns out to be a lot easier um, in some aspects. So I'm going to create a part studio. I'm going to title this Griddle Plate Parts. The first thing I want to do is sketch on the top plane. I'm going to put a rectangle in from the origin. The size of that rectangle is going to be 20 inches by 14. I'm going to click check. And I can extrude this, and we're using 10 gauge, so 0.135. There I have my first part. Now a neat feature that we can do is sketch onto the front, and this is top down again. I'm gonna hover over that origin, not clicking, and I'm gonna come down, draw a rectangle like that. I can put in a construction line, so I'm gonna click line, I'm gonna go construction. When I see that orange square, that means it's the center point. I'll put that in. All right. What I'm gonna do here is dimension this part, and this is gonna be the front view of the part. I want that to be 1 inch tall. I want from the bottom of our griddle plate to the bottom of this rail, we're gonna call it, to be 0.125, which is 1/8. And then it's gonna have a thickness of 0.135 for the 10 gauge. All right. Now that I have that dimensioned, I'll pull it off so you can see it. I can go mirror. I can select that center line I put in. And now I need to select the entities. And if I just highlight it, it'll bring it to the other side, the same exact um, dimensions that were on the left side. I'm going to now go to extrude. It's coming off towards me. I want to flip direction, and we are 14 in depth. I want to go to the back. All right, it's saying add. I want to do new parts. And now you can see part 1, 2, 3. Now, that part 1 was the griddle plate, so I'm going to rename it griddle plate. And these ones are our part 2 and 3. I'm going to rename rail 14 for how long it is. I'm going to hide this rail. So I'm going to go over here, see that eyeball? I can click it. I want to go sketch on that surface, and I'm going to normal to the right. And if I click and drag here from convert entities, I'll convert there, and then I'll click. This is going to be the back one. So it's already pretty much fully defined. All I need is that thickness in of 0.135. Now I'm going to go to extrude, new part, 20. I'm going to flip directions. It's saying new, good. I can now re-show that one, and I'll rename this one Rail 20. If you have any questions with this, please let me know.